you know that your absence can create power? Your absence can create mystery. I'm sure you know that. I'm sure you've experienced that. We've even talked about that before in my other videos. When you're used to something every day or oftentimes or on a consistent basis, it loses its novelty. It loses its specialty, right? You just get used to it, right? But what happens when all of a sudden that what you're used to is no longer there? You start to miss it. You start to think about it. You wonder about it. Case in point, fam, I want to bring you in on a serious life event for me right now. I just resigned. I just resigned from a 9 to 5 job, bro. I just did it. I couldn't do it any longer. It was crushing my soul. And I'm not gonna lie, I was really good at it as a sales and marketing professional here in Southern California. Bro, I was good at what I did, bro. I loved it for the most part, but it got to a point where the signs were saying it's time to go. It's time to leave so you can grow. And that's what I want you to know, fam, is that you gotta know when it's your time. You gotta really be able to tap in. You gotta really be able to tap into yourself, into your true purpose. I found myself stuck in the rat race. I found myself stuck, limited, being told what to do, controlled, to the point where I was like, damn, bro, this is really captivating my consciousness. This is captivating my soul. This is crushing my spirit. And it's not worth the money. It's not worth the money at that point, bro. In fact, it became so detrimental to me that what I once saw as a prosperous and productive and progressive place, for me, I suddenly shifted perspectives and realized that I may have outgrown my circumstances. Shout out to everybody who's still working a 9 to 5, who's still living their lives, doing what they do. My life is not your life, man. I'm not telling you to quit your job. I'm not telling you to resign from your job. But I know that that was the best decision for me because I've been sitting on it, praying on it, asking God to take control and guide me through this decision for weeks, if not months now. And I just know what I had to do was what I had. It wasn't an easy decision for me. It wasn't an easy choice to just say, you know what, I'm good off this place. I don't need to show up anymore, because I had a lot of momentum. I had put in a lot of work. I understood the system. I understood the product. I understood the customer. I had coworkers who I, would associate with, and I mean, it was quote unquote stable, right? But the thing is, bro, I just know my worth, and I can see things change before my eyes, and I can see the truth. And you got to be aware, and you got to really bet on yourself during certain times. And I truly believe that I put in my best and my all at that place, so I don't feel bad about leaving, because I added value while I was there. But it wasn't easy to resign, bro. Like I said, I mean, I really had to bet on myself, bro. I had to really believe in me. I had to really just sit down and use proper discernment with a sober mind and come to a conclusion that I would stand on and not regret. And to this moment, I don't regret it. I don't regret it, because I have true freedom right now. I can truly be who I'm meant to be as long as I'm aligned with God, following God's assignment for me. That's how I'm moving right now, off of pure faith. Really listening to source energy, dog. I can't really spend my time listening to somebody else trying to tell me what to do when I got God trying to tell me what to do. So that's what it is, bro. I hope that you listening to God right now. I know there's people in your life that are trying to pull you this way and that way. There's people trying to make you do this and make you do that, and they want you here, they want you there. Hold it down, bro. Hold it down for what it's worth and for what you got going on. You'll know when the time is ready for you. You know when it's your time. You'll know when it's your time. You just got to really be aware and alert and act on those moments. Act on those moments, fam. Otherwise, you're going to miss your shot. You're going to miss the chance. Your life is going to pass you by, dog. Life is short. Life is short, bro. You got to put yourself around people that you really want to be around. Put yourself in the circumstances and the environments and the atmosphere where you're really going to thrive. You don't want to be stuck in a stagnant situation. You don't want to be in a situation where people don't have the same tenacity towards life as you. Even if it's an okay, comfortable situation, even if it's cool and it's fun and it's a vibe and you're making some decent money, bro, there's always more. They always say the grass isn't greener on the other side. And that's true. The grass isn't always greener on the other side. So before you make a move, fam, make sure that you know what you're doing. Make sure you make a calculated decision on what you got going on. But don't be afraid, bro. Don't be afraid to live. Don't be afraid to trust God. Don't be afraid to trust God. That's what God wants you to do. A lot of times you're not making a move, or you're keeping yourself in a certain you're keeping yourself right where you're at because you're afraid to make a move. A lot of times you don't even take action because you don't have the bravery. You don't have the confidence. So do what it takes today to put yourself in a position to level up, to become who you need to be, become that best version of yourself. Even if it means you got to sacrifice your current life, because guess what? The cost of your new life is your current life. Your current life will cost you. You got to really understand that, man. In order for you to break through, you got to break you. Who are you? Who are you really? Tap into that. Tap into that today, okay, fam? Straight up. Man up.